hey guitar students, here's a quick video on some of the parts that I play in Oh What a Miracle. So I play a lot of inverted chords, and at the beginning it really focuses just on swells with the volume pedal. And so I play an A minor, and a G, and then a C, and then an F. So it really does focus on those high three strings for the most part, the E, the B, and the G. And on the 5th fret, that makes the A minor. And then if I slide down to kind of a D shape on the 7th and 8th fret there, that's the G. And then on the B, G, and D string of the 5th fret, right, so just kind of muting the high E there, that's your C. And then kind of back into that D shape on that 5th and 6th fret is the F. So by playing those inverted chords, you can certainly get into some kind of lead line pieces of a Roman cross you carried. So what I kind of look for there is so I'm on that B string on the 5th fret, up to the 8th fret, back to the 5th fret, and then I jump to the G string on the 5th fret, for that C over E piece that's in there, and then up to the 6th fret of the B string for the F. So I just use those notes, and in fact, when I get into verse 2, where it's kind of a bigger sound, I actually use those same notes. Or you could throw in an extra flair to kind of follow the melody line that's playing. So that's on the G string going down to the 2nd fret, back up to the 5th, and skipping the B string on the F chord. So that's one piece that can certainly be added in there. In the chorus, I typically play much higher inverted shapes. So for the C shape, for the C chord, it's still the D shape, it's just on the 12th and 13th frets. And then the G would flatten out, back to the C, down to an F, back to the G, back to the C, which is where the chorus piece either repeats or goes back to into a verse piece. So as the song progresses, there are just a couple lead pieces in the bridge, and then also again at the end of the song, and it can be played on keys. I've always played it on electric as well. Sometimes we just double it and it sounds usually pretty good. And so it's on the interlude after the 2nd chorus. So it's mostly on the E string, and then also goes to the B string for part of it. So on the E string, it's the 12th fret, then the 13th fret, then the 15th fret. And then jumps down to the B string for the 13th fret. And it will play that 3 times. And I usually do like a hammer on. I don't pick it every single time. After the 3rd time through that little line, it jumps up to the 17th fret of the B string, the 15th fret of the B, and the 13th fret of the B. And that's played both in that interlude and again at the end of the song. So that's pretty much everything that takes place in that song.